Hello and welcome to the first race in the Chasing Romandie series. This is a race on Soupy's Playground, and I've moved forward through the first 7 minutes of this race. Just trying to be helpful here. There's somebody racing without a heart rate monitor, so I've kind of mentioned that maybe race control will help them out, but I think it appears my help wasn't wanted from some of the riders, so I'll be quiet from now on, and yeah, we'll just race as was suggested from some of the ACAT. And we're coming up to the climb here. We do this climb twice. We actually do this climb 4 times, but you go through the market twice, and then up the sort of long windy climb 4 times. So we're just coming up to that long windy climb here, and I'm holding on. What you'll notice here is that my heart rate's sitting at about 150. Now my max heart rate's a bit higher than this; it's around 180. And my heart rate's not responding, even though I'm kind of putting out 400 to 500 watts, and I'm desperately trying to climb with the pack. I wasn't particularly feeling good here either, as well. I'm standing for maybe just under 2 minutes, and get to the top of this climb, and then you'll see that as we take this right-hand bend, which is where it kind of flattens off, you'll see that my heart rate didn't really respond to that effort and then jumps. There's a big jump to max heart rate here. And I'm doing everything I can to hold on to the draft. But I also desperately aware that I need recovery. And you see the gaps growing. I end up having to put out 500 watts again, standing. Heart rate still elevated. And really, like I say, I'm just desperately trying to get some recovery. And I can't quite get the recovery I need. It really feels like I'm treading water here. I'm hammering those 500 watt sprints to catch the back of this group, and then as I'm recovering, I'm starting to lose them again. Anyway, a bit further on, and my heart rate's still high. Here's another big effort trying to get back on. So Mads Buster here is trying to offer me some encouragement. I'm not sure he realises exactly how gassed I am and how elevated my heart rate has been. It's just coming back down now, sort of 148. These are reasonable levels, and I really am trying to hang on the pack. This isn't. I mean, as much as I'm also am trying to sit on the wheels of lay riders and draft, I really actually want to be further forward. This is a nice position in the pack right now. And we're just coming up to that Castle KOM again. And so I'm actually struggling to push forward into a good pack position. And I'm losing the draft here. As we go around this corner, there's a bump over this bridge. And yeah, I've lost the group. Now, what I'm going to do now is I need to catch the wheel of some of those B riders. Yeah, the Cat A's have gone. There's no point in burning matches trying to catch up with them. But if I can get into the middle of this group of Bs and hopefully form a group. We've got Chad Nicholson in that group. We've got John Marin. from the Chasing Tour. There we've got Chris Jones in the group. So if I can form a gruppetto right about now, we might stand a chance of still getting a decent position, even though I think there's a couple of B riders who have managed to hang on to those A's. And yes, we did manage to form a group. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us in here, and we're 10 minutes further on, and we're just coming up to the last time that we do this drawn out sort of switchback climb. And we turn right onto the flat, and you can see at this point, just on the right hand side in a second, that the other two Bs had been dropped from the group of A's, and they're now 55 seconds ahead. And working together, especially with Chris Jones's power, putting out a lot of power, I take some turns later on once I've recovered. We've managed to whittle away that time to 11 seconds from those 55. So at this point it is game on. Group of 6, and we're chasing the front 2B riders. Unfortunately, they do manage to pull away again, and they kind of extend that 11 seconds up to 13 and then 15 seconds. So we'll skip to the end. And the last time up the climb into the last 1 kilometre. John tries an early attack here, which I then have to feel obliged to mark. I don't know if he's aware, but I actually struggle to get on that. And into the last 600 kilometres, and I'm actually falling off the back here. This isn't tactical. I have to push a little bit, and that gap is bigger than I would like, which pushes me into this having to sprint early. And I put my power out and I hold it down. And I'm fortunate there that with the downhill and my sprint, I actually managed to pick up 3rd place. But I say I was fortunate with that. I struggled throughout that race with heart rate early on, and I think the work rate of the group that I was in was very strong in managing to whittle that down. So all credit to everyone I raced with, and I say purely the fortunate of that sprint that I was able to pick up 3rd place. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the tour.